It's been confirmed he'll retire at the end of the camp. And welcome to the friendly confines of Craven Cottage in West London. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Fulham versus Arsenal.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Can they carve out a chance?
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
To give them the advantage. Terrific block there. Lucas. Takes the shot. In it goes. The opening goal in this contest.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. And the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. William Saliba. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Jakub Kiwior. And a long way out here. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Eze. Tino Livramento. And nicely over the top. Well, there's defensive solidity for you.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Inching towards the half-time interval, it's Arsenal in front. How about your thoughts on their performance to this point?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Lucas with it. Declan Rice. Thuram. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Eze. Takes aim. Oh, reacted so quickly. Playing it in. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, shielding the ball admirably.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Muniz. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Thuram. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Fine build-up play. Shielding the ball superbly. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Intercepting it intelligently. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Fulham taking on Ipswich Town. Good tackle taken away. Decent looking ball. In position. It's still alive. Up a disappointing dead end.
Well, what more can Fulham do to equalise? Thwarted by a top-class save there. Great stuff from the keeper.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And there to intervene.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Oh, danger here. Seemingly no one can stop him. And offside just as he was ready to pounce. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Moving towards full time, and it's a matter of whether or not Arsenal can preserve the victory. What have you made of their performance?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Out of play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. And take it away. Quick break could be on. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And defensive play to be applauded. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say... And there we have it. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal facing Everton.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. Might go ahead. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Short corner it is. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Barry. Arsenal had too much for their opponents in the win against Fulham. What are your thoughts? How do you see them getting on today?
Well, I thought it was a good defensive display to keep a clean sheet away from home and then take their chance when it came. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Arsenal doing well to regain possession. And Barry. And showing good game awareness.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Jakub Kivior. Marcus Thuram. Space and time for Arsenal. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, from what I'm hearing, changing circumstances in the Newcastle match. Let's get the news from Alex.
Yep, it's a second goal for Newcastle United. They're ahead by 2 now with 36 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Can they nudge in front? He's blocked it. A chance now with the corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Eze. And cutting it out. So half-time, but... So into the second half with these two sides locked together. Really good attacking play. And the cross into the middle. And couldn't quite keep the header down. Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
It's a goal for Brighton. They're back in this now with 49 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Will it be? Well, body in the way. Interesting pass. Can they produce something? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And into the last 30 minutes now. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
And the lead beckons. Genuine chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Barry. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, it's on! And the keeper relatively untroubled. And goal news to bring you from the Brentford game. Here's Alex with an update.
It's a third goal for Manchester United. You could see he knew what he wanted to do as he stepped up to take that free kick because it was executed superbly. They're ahead by 3 now with 73 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Armstrong. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Lucas with it. 5 minutes left. Eze. Good-looking pass. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
The cameras are fixed to one man in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? And hello, wherever you happen to be, our action comes to you from Turf Moor here in the northwest of England. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Burnley up against Arsenal.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And promising stuff from Arsenal. In position, in it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Hannibal Mejbri. Marcus Thuram. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really clever pressing. Can he score? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And a clever piece of defending. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
He's so good at doing that.
Promising attack, this. But the danger averted for now. Oh, this looks useful. A good and fair challenge. Not too particular there, just happy to clear it away. And a throw-in to come. Lucas. Could be troublesome. Oh, chance! Stopped a certain goal. Hannibal Mejbri. Just the challenge that was required. Well, a goal update for you from the Manchester City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Brentford. They're the first on the score sheet here with 35 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Alisson. Livramento. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Eze. And there it is, the half. Potentially 1-6. And off we go again. The second half has begun. And tidy defensive play. Eze. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Burnley taking on Chelsea.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And a significant block following that cross. Oh, it's on! Oh, it's a really top-class challenge!
He really did do well there.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they have the ball again. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the fifth round of the FA Cup. It's Arsenal facing Aston Villa.
Well, only 16 teams left, so that game will be fiercely competitive. Really looking forward to it.
Stewart's a chance! And the keeper's hand does the trick. Corner kick given to Arsenal. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 67 minutes played. What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Oh, surely! Could be! Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away! Absolutely dominant! This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Released it nicely. Well, let's see about the cross. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Quick break could be on. Pass was misdirected.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
And it's a quality pass. And what a save that was! I must say, I thought the goalkeeper was on holiday prior to that and had so little to do. Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Aston Villa versus Arsenal.
We're getting to the business end now. Just 16 teams remain. Who can hold their nerve and book a place in the quarter-finals? We're 90 minutes from finding...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. On the ball, Lucas. Eze. Or can they prize them open now? This could be the equaliser. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Eze. Kivior. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Lucas with it. Oh, it's on! Oh, that's great defending. Playing it in. Marcus Thuram. Rice with it. Electing to shoot. And it's come off the keeper. An Arsenal corner. But he's gone short with it. Oh, chance perhaps. What a block!
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Quick counter could be on. Nice looking pass. No let up here. It's a perfect challenge. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. It needs an accurate cross. Thoughtful play. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Marcus Thuram. Could catch them on the break. And he read it well. He's on the run. He's in behind. And an excellent save to bring that counter-attack to an end.
Great play, good shot and an excellent save. That was good football all round, wasn't it?
And there goes the half-time. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. On the ball, Lucas. This might get them in front.
Can they just increase the tempo here?
Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Aston Villa. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Hemmings. Watkins. Now with Rodgers. Well, they keep passing away. Rodgers. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
And showing fine vision. Surely. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Rodgers. Well, here's one for you to look forward to. The first leg of the Europa League round of 16 tie on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Nice.
Well, first legs can be negative affairs, but I don't think that will be. Both sides will be desperate for a lead going into that second leg.
And a very good challenge. Declan Rice. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Marcus Thuram. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Boubacar Kamara. And you don't want to be conceding there. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Lucas with it. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Hemmings. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Promising ball. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Yeah, super stuff there.
Full time and Arsenal will progress.
Well, going forward.
So here we go. A game that should get pulses racing. 2 of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. It's Nice. They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. The tension is really building in the UEFA Europa League. We're into the round of 16. It is Nice versus Arsenal.
If Arsenal play at a high tempo, get the ball into their front players and work hard defensively, they should dominate this game. This could be very one-sided here today.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a 5-4-1, and no surprise really. They're going to sit deep, stay compact, and then try and break quickly. But they can't leave their centre-forward too isolated. They just won't be able to get out if that's the case.
And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, it's the hope of any player to make a bright start with their new club, and today is no exception.
Well, as a keeper making his debut, he just needs to have a solid game. Don't do anything silly, don't take risks with the ball at his feet, and hopefully...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance! And the keeper dealing with it. Delivering it. Decent position. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. To put them ahead, and wouldn't he love to have that opportunity back?
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Decent idea. Can he put them in front? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. A goal on the back of... Sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Vanut. Textbook example of how to cut it out.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Diop. And now with Vanut. Released it nicely. Now can he get on the end of this one? And could have been the leveller.
Yeah, that was a great chance to square things up.
Declan Rice. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Oh, useful ball. Can he put it away? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position? 2-0 now and back underway. Good looking move. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And so it is that... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. An encouraging Arsenal move. Marcus Thuram. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, had to stop that one.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
More action from Liga coming your way. It's Nice facing Rennes. Oh, big moment. Surely. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Hisham Boudaoui. And now with Van Hout. And the pass deftly cut out. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool. That's not a bad ball. Oh, should have done so much better from there. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Martin Ødegaard. Well, that attack collapsed completely. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. So a personnel change then. Just 15 minutes remaining. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Tino Livramento. Lucas. And possibly. Abilities here. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, what a save! And time for the change now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Quite easy to deal with that one. Well, that's how to press. Boudaoui. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Really good defending there.
There's the final whistle, and Arsenal with the advantage going into the second leg of this tie.
Well, they've been excellent today. The forward passing, the movement of the strikers and the crossing have all been of the highest quality, which should make the second leg a formality.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Invariably one of the highlights of any season. Two clubs who represent an unconditional commitment to excellence. Stay with us for all the live action from the Emirates as Arsenal take on Liverpool. A splendid day for football here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And leading the line today is Ugo Ekitike. Greenwood. Productive pass. Just needs to stay calm. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Lucas. Eze. Intercepting it intelligently. Upamecano. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Plenty of support here. Somebody has scored at the Stadium of Light. I'm getting that news in my ear. Alex can tell us exactly what's happened.
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. They've scored the opener with 21 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. And tidy defensive play.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
And running free here. It needs an accurate cross. And it's opening up. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Eze. Rice with it. Not to like about that pass. And taking it away. Alexis McAllister. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Crossing possibilities. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Tino Livramento. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, that's going to be all. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? And cutting in field, but the danger averted for now. An exciting night in store, and we'll have you covered here on EA TV, the second leg of the Europa League round of 16 tie. It's Arsenal facing Nice.
Well, after that first leg, there's everything to play for.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Wirtz. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Eze. Lucas with it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the ball in the net at the Stadium of Light, so quickly over to Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's his second goal for Newcastle United. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish.
Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch.
Oh, how did he clear that? Brilliant stuff.
Now, who can he play it to? A good and fair challenge. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, good-looking pass. Gives it a go. And look at that. A goal here for Arsenal. Who now have got themselves on terms. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Oh, magnificent passing.
Well, they're so easy on the eye when they play like this.
Will it happen for them? Oh, danger here. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Ekitike. And the defensive intervention there. Plenty of support here. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And leading the line today is Ugo Ekitike. To take the lead. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Well, I'm hearing a goal has gone in at the Stadium of Light. That means we join Alex.
It's a goal for Newcastle. They're the first on the score sheet here with 21 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Alisson. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. Taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Succeeded in winning it back. There's the shot. Able to get his body in the way.
That's how to get a block in.
On the ball, Lucas. Eze. And cutting it out. And continues his run. Oh, nicely played. Now what can they do from here? And defending as a unit. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. And away we go. So they get the ball rolling again, and work to do for Liverpool in the second half. Alexis McAllister. Top-class defending. Eze. Decent looking ball. And that is offside. And time for the change now. Rodrigo. It's a weighted pass. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Tino Livramento. Declan Rice. Possession, the most important thing. Advantage, Arsenal. On the ball, Lucas. Right, somebody has scored at the Stadium of Light. Let's get full details from Alex Scott.
Yep, another goal for Newcastle United. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 63 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, moving the ball impressively here.
Now, where's the penetration?
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Ugo Ekitike. Could be a chance to break. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Interesting pass. Thuram. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Grafenberg. Florian Wirtz. Wirtz. Rodrigo. Terrific block. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Played in there. Can he get one back? Oh, difficult save to make. Who can they pick out? Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and the many fans around. So the first half begins. Let's see. Considerable interest in Alisson. He starts today, but might he be... And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's a second leg match in the round of 16 stage in the Europa League. It's Arsenal up against Nice.
Arsenal showed just how good they are in that first leg. They were well organised, they played some great football and they took their chances. I just can't see how they lose this one.
Well, much of the talk from the pundits ahead of this game about Alisson. There are many who believe that this will be his final campaign, that he's on the verge of retiring, Stuart.
Well, it's a shame if the stories are true, because he still has so much to offer. But his body must be telling him it's had enough. Let's hope he has a great end to his career.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Charles Van Hout. And support available. Well, it's the hope of any player to make a bright start with their new club, and today is no exception.
Well, first and foremost, he can't make any silly mistakes because all eyes will be on him. But I'm expecting a solid and dependable display from him because he's an excellent goalkeeper who will certainly improve them.
And he's driving his team forward. Opportunity here. Genuine chance. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Hicham Boudaoui. And take it away. Declan Rice. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Eze. This looks interesting. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Charles Van Hout. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Targets available. Cross comes in. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And there it is. So... And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Van Ewijk. Hicham Boudaoui. And showing the importance of width. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, that was well read.
It's a wild passage, this. And he has options available. Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley. The Carabao Cup final right here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Well, I've seen some great League Cup finals over the years, and I don't think this one will disappoint. It should be a great game.
It's a neat move. Trying his luck. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Livramento. Declan Rice. Tino Livramento. Pass, and justifiably so. Thuram. Well, coming up on EA TV, more action from Liga. It's Nice, and they'll be taking on FC Metz. Oh, moving it nicely. And a clever piece of defending.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Ndaishimiye. And welcome to a game that really should have pulse. The stage is set here at Wembley. A sea of fans beginning to descend upon the stadium for what ought to be a riveting Carabao Cup final. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
What a chance for one of these teams to get their hands on silverware, and over the years we've seen some great League Cup finals.
Can he deliver? And a goal for Manchester City! They forge ahead in this final. Let's see what it means in the grand scheme of things. Livramento. Eberechi Eze on the ball. On to Thuram. Eze. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Reinders. Distributing it well. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Lucas with it. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending.
Yeah, that was shaping up to be a major problem for them.
Declan Rice. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Terrific block there. Crossing opportunity. That's a good pass. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Arsenal could be onto something. On the ball, Lucas. That's really good and effective physical play. Nice sequence, this. Oh, it might be. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Haaland. Jeremy Doku. Maybe the ideal pass. Sent through. Oh, that's a fine save. Who can they pick out? Closing down well. Cross could be useful, but it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. And that's great work to keep it in play. Delightful pass. And with that, the first... Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Played into the box. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Managed to get it out of there.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Plenty of support here. Decides to shoot. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. On to Semenyo. Just a quick reminder, we'll have FA Cup quarter-final action for you live here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester United.
That should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
Could be a chance to break. Can they profit from this? Oh, to level the match. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? Haaland. Could be troublesome. Can they do it? Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball.
Well, City should be leading comfortably here because their creativity has been really good today. But if you don't take your chances, there's always the danger you might be caught on the counter-attack. And that could certainly happen here.
Quite simple. They just need to get on the ball more than they have been. Real chance. Should score. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Options in the middle. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Arsenal's free kick here. Beautiful pass. This could be it. And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that really feels like the icing on the cake. Can they be stopped now? Ake. Dembele's in the centre. And it's all rather fizzled out. Might be a chance to break. And a disappointing end to that. Mikel Merino. Can he put it away? And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skilled.
Oh, useful ball. Takes it on. Off the post and back in play. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, a twitchy clearance. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Brendan Aronson. Lucas. Oh, needed more precision. It's all over. The USA having to deal with a defeat in this one. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have... And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
Lucas with it. Trusty. Reynolds. Austin Trusty. And unable to keep possession. Well, they're going for the short one. And making his move inside. Aronson. Trying to open them up. And Pulisic has it. Read it well and made the save. Aronson. No, high quality defending. And the referee says that will be all for this game. It's a defeat. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Turkey, and they face the USA.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the lineup for Turkey.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers?
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Robinson. On the ball, Lucas. Determined not to give it away.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Lucas. Perfect tackle. Can he find the right pass? Oh, it might be! And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. Lucas with it. Aronson. Went in strongly to win the ball. Shaheen. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, fully stretched. And over comes the corner. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. That'll be a USA ball. And cutting it out. That's a good-looking pass. Opportunity here. Really committed defending.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Robinson. Scally. Pulisic now. Charlie Kelman. Is this the moment? Keeper was there to meet it. Well, the manager. So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Lucas with it. Charlie Kelman. Can he get one back? Oh, no is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
Oh, good vision. Oh, great save! Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now, how about the short corner? Possibilities for them to counter. They need to shore up the defence. Dangerous ball. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. He has teammates around him. Kukçu. look at this! And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now! Musa. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Decent idea. Nicely blocked.
That really is a good block.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Big chance. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Robinson. On the ball, Lucas. Lucas with it. Might work out. Could be in here. Oh, a magnificent save!
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line, and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. They favoured a short one here. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. That's a useful cross. A decisive clearance it was. Good-looking pass. Can he put it away? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Will it go in? That is how to keep it out of the net. And a firm punch. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Very quick thinking there. That's a nice-looking ball. And they're not out of the woods. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Real chance. And what a magical save it was. Keen to take it short here. Now opening things up. And effectively parried it. And the referee says that will be all for this game. It is a fixture with echoes from history. Certainly we're talking about two of the most successful teams in the game with such passionate sets of supporters. All the live action from the Emirates coming up next. It's Arsenal against Manchester United. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the quarter-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It's Arsenal versus Manchester United.
These two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
Potentially one to savour. Arsenal get this game underway. And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Crossed accurately towards the far post. Oh, disappointing clearance. Declan Rice. Now with Thuram. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made
It's an opportunity! And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Lucas with it. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Lucas. Could be. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Oh, that was so well timed.
Fernandes. Beautiful pass. Looking to cut inside. Gives it a go. Foiling his opponent completely. An encouraging Arsenal move. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes has it. Manuel Ugarte. A very effective challenge put in. Ugarte. Fernandes. Regained possession. Encouraging stuff from United. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, no way through. And there we have it. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. And away they go again into the second half. Fernandes. Benjamin Šeško. And a timely intervention. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Good-looking effort! And pushed onto the woodwork. And a long way off target with the header.
Yeah, that was a good contest in the air. The defender just about did enough, though. Well, as you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Everton. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Manuel Ugarte. Sancho. United could get in behind the defence. Is it going to be? Oh, blocked it! It's a fine United move in the making. Takes it on. Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Smart defending.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Well, this could really help the cause. To take the lead. Well, really didn't look all that confident with regard to the finish.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper in the end, but that's a big opportunity missed.
Livramento. Declan Rice. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Fernandes. Ugarte. No panic, just passing. Teammates in the middle. And the keeper didn't have to think too much about it. Livramento. Rice with it. 10 minutes to go. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Fernandes. Manchester United know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. Lucas. Eze. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Can he finish them off? And what a magical save it was! Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, the short corner routine. Declan Rice. Real chance! Full time, and Arsenal will progress.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle, because that was a really tough match, which in the end they just about deserved to win.
We simply have to focus on this man. It's been confirmed he'll retire at the end of the campaign. The action is next on EA TV. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. Only 8 teams left in the race for Europa League glory. We're at the quarter-final stage of the competition. It's Salzburg, and they take on Arsenal.
Arsenal have to be the big favourites here. You just can't compare the two squads, can you? If they don't win this, I'll be absolutely shocked.
And support available. Textbook defending inside the box. Nice looking move, this. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Can they make this count? And the ball in behind the defenders. Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. On the ball, Lucas. Now with Thuram. That's a good-looking pass. Real chance. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Clark. Luka Gurna. Fine build-up play.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
And the cross goes in. Now a decent position. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play.
Well, both sides struggling to find rhythm here.
And a throw-in for Arsenal. Eze. Tino Livramento. Now opening things up. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Now the manager... So, even Steven going into the second half of this one. Schuster. Oh, useful ball. There to win it back.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Determined to keep moving. And the ruling is offside here. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. So a half an hour remaining. Can they make this count? But then the one that goes astray. Luka Gurna. Good-looking move. And a no-nonsense clearance. No way through.
That really is a good block.
Lucas. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Lucas with it. Eze. That's a good pass. Could be a chance. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And back with Clark. 15 minutes left for play. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Oh, good idea. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Very quick thinking there. Declan Rice. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball. Seemingly no one can stop him. Ødegaard. Oh, chance perhaps. And a save to keep them in the hunt.
Well, could that...
And there it goes, the final whistle. So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Can they make this count? And the ball in behind the defenders. We could be 90 minutes away from seeing the champions crowned right here. 3 points will do the job. Stay tuned as we have all the action live. Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And today could be a significant one for the travelling fans who are hoping their team will secure the league title. It is Chelsea versus Arsenal.
The away fans have come here in their numbers, expecting their team to clinch the title today. What an achievement this would be for the club and its players. But they've still got to put in a good performance and win here. It certainly won't be easy.
And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Decent idea. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Theo Hernandez starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, and Lucas! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Declan Rice. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Chance to play it in. A very effective clearance. Could pose a threat on the counter. And a fine stop. And over it comes. And caught by the keeper. Can he put it away? Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Marcus Thuram. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Eze. Nice sequence this.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Declan Rice. Oh, chance! Oh, our hats are off! What a challenge! Lucas. Thuram. Real chance. Oh, he's done it! But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
James. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Tino Livramento. His determination there for all to see. That's a superb challenge. Decent position. And there goes the half-time whistle. Another 4. So underway in the second half. Both teams very defensive-minded. Let's hope that changes. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Palmer. Can they chisel open the defence? Might go ahead. Oh, a goal on this massively important day. And any thoughts of a title cruise have hit the rocks.
Well, who would have thought this? I just can't see any way back for them now.
Lucas with it. It's with Mikel Merino. And in the perfect position to read it.
Read it really well.
Theo Hernandez. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. And you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Chelsea against Atletico.
What a good second leg that should be. The first leg had lots of quality, and I'm expecting more of the same.
Marcus Thuram. Livramento. Rice with it. Merino. And the keeper did well to get there first. Theo Hernandez. And the defensive intervention there. Mikel Merino. Composed play and possession.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
And they keep it moving. This could level it. Well, still danger. Yeah. Now he must favour the cross. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Eze. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Well, it's a damp, soggy scene here in West London. The venue for this game is Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And today could be a memorable day for the visitors, an opportunity for them to clinch the league title. It is Chelsea, and they take on Arsenal.
The away fans have come here in their numbers, expecting their team to clinch the title today. What an achievement this would be for the club and its players. But they've still got to put in a good performance and win here. It certainly won't be easy.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Theo Hernandez starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here. But it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
And so a look at the table. And while they have time on their side, with a win today, Stuart, they'll be crowned champions.
Well, Derek, they just need to perform as they've done for most of the season. Get the win and then they can celebrate. They certainly deserve it.
Lucas. Rice with it. This might get them in front. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
It's a short one. Could be troublesome. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Declan Rice. Oh, great vision. Lucas with it. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
Theo Hernandez. Romeo Lavia. Composed and patient passing. Oh, that's great defending. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Cole Palmer. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Eze. Livramento. On the ball, Lucas. Very effective pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Lavia. João Pedro. And there goes. So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Tino Livramento. And here's Saliba. Lucas. Out of play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Showing good situational awareness.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Cole Palmer. It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final, and you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Chelsea against Atletico.
Well, the second leg of that tie should be a really entertaining game. With a semi-final place at stake, there's everything to play for.
Well, still danger! Caicedo. Really good build-up, but no end product. James. Clean challenge. Kivior. Lucas. And showing fine vision. And Lucas! And he's fired it against the post. Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
So Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Caicedo. Theo Hernandez now. And a tidy tackle. That's useful play. Well, it could be on for him here. Keeper was there to meet it. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Now sending it in. Just 15 minutes remaining. A very effective challenge put in. The onus is on Chelsea to be positive with time running out. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Declan Rice. Lucas with it. Determined defending. Caicedo. Can they take advantage? Well, offside, unfortunately. And time for the change now. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Nicely weighted ball. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play.
Well, that really did.
And there goes, there's the whistle and the celebration.